While looking through my comments, someone mentioned about a spell that is unlisted in the wiki that is able to make you go out of bounds, and that gave me an idea. What about doing a video about, debug content and about stuff that you can find out of bounds? This is not all of it, probably I'm gonna do other videos about it, but this is just a good part. So follow me, because this will be very interesting. Alright, let's start with things that you can get in your game without having to use anything related to, debug content or cheating through the game. You can just get this stuff pretty easily, okay? Now, follow me. Here in the entrance of the dungeon, if you go into this precise spot and then click on enter or whatever, the keyboard command that you have to confirm an action, and then you open your inventory, you will notice something. You're receiving items. On this precise spot you will get some torches, the light blue vials, also some weapons, I think it's the cursed short sword, and also if you look at your character stats, you will notice something different. Yeah, actually, I have to explain something. The hunger in this game is the experience points in normal RPG games. It has the same value, it's just renamed as hunger. And on this spot, your character will gain plus 50 experience, so plus 50 hunger. So he will go over the limits of the guaranteed hunger, and so basically he will not starve anymore. Also, as you can see, you will learn dash once you click on this spot, regardless of your choices in the intro. And for some obscure reasons, if you're playing as Kahara, your HP, your maximum HP will go down, but if you play as Ragnavalder or Darcy or whatever, they will go up. Maybe it's because we leveled up because of the XP? I don't know. Whatever, let's continue. Do you know that if you go on this precise spot and click enter, you will get as permanent party members Darcy and Ragnavalder? I didn't test what happens if you actually go to Ragnavalder and Darcy in the gameplay, but I assume that the game, I don't know, checks if you already have them in your party, because there is only one character of each party member, so technically you cannot have multiples regardless of how you obtain them. But I don't know, maybe I'll test it someday. And now it's time for another spot where you can get free stuff. Here in the Tormented Temple in the past, if you click you will get infinite empty scrolls. Yeah, and some other items of course, but I mean, with infinite empty scrolls you have infinite items. And of course you get also the quill with that. That's perfect. Now it's time for some out-of-bounds stuff. It's time to use the spell suggested to me from one of my viewers, which is Oh Lord, Teach Phase. And with this, basically when you click C, your character will consume 10 mines to advance of 5 tiles. How can we use this? Do you know that if you go into this precise spot and then just walk, you will trigger an event that is just laying there that will allow you to leave the dungeon as soon as you enter in it. I mean, of course you need to find an empty scroll, but you can just leave the dungeon immediately without even having to go to Legarde. That's perfect. Also with this, we can finally reach that event of the God of the Depths that I mentioned in the Affinity video, and I also tried to sacrifice a goal to that thing, that tile, and no, unfortunately the affinity doesn't go up. That's because it's a different affinity of the God of the Depths that goes up. It's a different variable, and unfortunately that variable is not the same that is used for the actual affinity of the God of the Depths. And now the most interesting thing that I found. Did you know an event from the demo version of Fear and Hunger is still in the game? Unfortunately, it technically should be in this place, but, and as you can see, there is also Chambara here lying on the ground, but unfortunately, because of the fact that you have to walk on it and you cannot walk while inside walls, you cannot access it. But I manually moved it to a walkable zone using RPG Maker MV, and now I can show you this. I have no idea what the developer wanted to do with this. Like, it's Legarde supposed to be the tormented one, and did Nilvain did this to him? And the New Age, what is the New Age? Did the New Gods wanted to subvert the entire world, doing something similar to what happens in Ending C? I don't know. But anyways, this is what I found for now. Hope you enjoy it.